Hey, what's up, Nick? Hey, what's up, Kayden? First, I want to say super excited for you guys to be part of the program. Also excited to see the improvement. I do think from a mechanical perspective, we're going to definitely be able to help you out, but more importantly, to help you get through the pain, because I know that's going to be a thing that is bothering you, messing with you, and a way to make a pretty substantial impact, I think, pretty quickly here. So I think this one is, actually, we'll go here. So this is a good one to get going from understanding what is the main problem. And I think I talked about it a little bit in the other video, but I just wanted to show it again. So big thing is as you're loading back, we got to try to negate just lifting the ball like that. And instead, essentially, you want to, and I'll send you kind of the release video, but we have a video where you can see that you want to go back first with the ball to kind of preload the arm, and then from there you want to lift the ball up, and as you're lifting the ball up, you really don't want to spend very much time where the ball is going up and the elbow is not coming forward. So you can see how long that is for you, where the ball is just coming straight upwards, the elbow is not coming forward, and now that puts you in a compromised position. So once you're so far back here, we'll fast forward to, we'll go this one. Now, once you're into that position, you're leaning very far back. And so one of the things that I'd actually recommend is when you start, I'd say start with a little bit more bend in the knee, bringing the butt back a little bit, and then probably keeping the spine angle from there. So bent knee, butt back, because as you're transferring forward, what happens here is you end up leaning so far back in your spine, creating that big arch there, that's actually putting like a not great stretch on the shoulder that I think can be addressed and fixed. And really that's just a lack of activating the core as much. And then from there you really put a lot into you kind of flex your spine a lot there. So yeah, just when you're going back here, try to make it so, because this position is not a super powerful position. We want to keep you in more of a power producing position for a longer period of time. Last time I'll show from the back where you could see how far back behind the head that ball gets, and then from there you're rotating around, which is what's causing the little bit weakness, and then also the shoulder tightness, and yeah, I mean, we'll give you stretches, we'll give you things that we'll want to work on in order to address that. We'll be able to give you stuff that's going to go both on the back of the shoulder, because it does look like it's going to be back of the shoulder as well as front of the shoulder, and then just overall helping your range of motion. I do want to show you an example of what it looks like to do it right. So we got an example with Aaron Rodgers here. So notice here when Aaron Rodgers goes back, how first he loads and brings the ball back there for a second, and then as he's coming forward, he does have a little bit of time right here where he's lifting and the elbow is not coming forward, but it's just that small amount of time, and then from there the ball's barely getting it behind his head enough where you can see it in comparison to you, and this one's about the same angle where that ball is totally in sight there. Okay, so you can see how that's a big difference. And then from there, notice how he's really pulling with that left shoulder to create rotation, and then driving that elbow. Notice how that elbow comes all the way up and through, and then flicks over the wrist and turns over. And that's what we need to be able to get with you is, and you did a better job on this one compared to when we started on the field, is getting that elbow all the way back up and through, and then flick back over. So the finish is not bad. It's really just how you're loading the shoulder that is your big kind of Achilles heel here. Okay. I do think we could also, I mean, as we go, we're going to get more into how you could help yourself from a lower body perspective, because as you're loading here, you really want to be bending and sitting back on that back knee, and we'll also send you over a video of how to use your back leg better. But you want to be loading onto that back knee and then really pushing off of that back leg and pushing your weight forward. We got to make it so you're starting to create more force within your legs. You want to be able to push and be able to rotate. Notice how much rotation and push that Aaron Rodgers generates in his hips. See that? That's what you got to do. You got to lead with those hips and get everything moving in order to really improve that throw. And you can see how you're just kind of stepping, using that momentum, and then you're using really a lot of arm. We got to get those hips to be able to rotate and open up in order to get you to start throwing good. All right? Let me know if you guys have any questions. We can hop on a phone call and kind of go over everything and get you going from there. All right? Talk to you guys soon.